Greetings everyone, and welcome to our second stream from the Misadventures server. Oh my goodness, this is pretty close to the face. Why is that so close? Zoom out, please. Can we get a little... Okay, there we go. Hi everyone! Oh, goodness gracious. These eyeballs though. The eyeballs! How's everybody doing? Welcome to Misadventures. I've just been sorting out some rubbish that was outside. I've now moved the rubbish inside. There's not much in terms of storage or any sort of system at the moment in Dung Manor. Mostly stuff that we use over here, building blocks over here, and tools and things over here. This is like cooking stuff, I suppose. And over here is just dump everything. Rubbish bin on this side. Yes. We're getting there. We're getting there. At some point, I will come and create an actual storage situation. We've got more space up here also for like another storage level. Maybe this will be like deep storage or something for building blocks. I don't know. Haven't figured it out yet. One thing that I do know is that we need better tools. I mean, if we're going to build really cool dungeons on this server, I don't want to be doing it with a vanilla, iron pickaxe. Makes everything take so much longer. They break. They suck. And in tonight's stream, we're heading over to the resource world on the hunt for diamondes. And hopefully enough diamonds to make a couple of diamond tools. And as far as I'm aware, there is in fact enchanting available over in Sister Dang's place. I think. Does Tanisha have like an enchanting setup somewhere? I think she said she did. I don't know, maybe it's not here, maybe it's somewhere else. But I know that there is some enchanting available on the server somewhere. We might have to pay some gold for it. But that's okay, I'm willing to pay gold for enchanting. I just want better items so that we can start working on our next project here in Dung Manor. I've got like a pretty cool idea that I would like to do next. I was thinking about trying to maybe have a go at making our very first dungeon, right? I want to make like a mini dungeon, nothing like too insane. I just want to experiment a bit, see what's possible and what's not. So what I was thinking is making like a cellar underneath Dung Manor. And this cellar might be like a rerunnable quest that's just like a really small quest. You know, like in Diablo 3 and 4, you'll go into a town and then you'll go into like a cellar and you kill all the things in the cellar and you get like a little bit of loot. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I'm hoping that while we do some resource hunting today, we could brainstorm together what kind of dungeon we might make. Obviously, we don't want this dungeon to reward super powerful stuff like diamonds and stuff like that. And we also don't want the dungeon to just be able to be run over and over and over again for whatever resource we will be having as our quest prize. So it's got to be something a little bit helpful for the server, but at the same time not OP. My first thought was like, what if it's the dungeon's infested with rats, right? And like maybe Molly's sister is down there and the rats have like cornered her in the dungeon or whatever. And you got to kill all the rats. And when you kill all the rats, Molly's sister gives you some like rat poop, which is actually cocoa beans. So brown dye, right? Like something that isn't super OP, but kind of annoying to gather because our resource world resets every 24 hours. And that might be just like a useful place for my fellow misadventurers to come and get brown dye. If they need it, they come and run the Dung Manor dungeon. And, you know, they're basically getting dung out of the manor. I don't know. That's where my head's at. Maybe we can brainstorm a little bit this evening together and figure something out. Speaking of dung, Mythical Dong is in the house. Hey, Mythical Sausage, what's happening, my dear friend? Sausage hanging out with us here in chat. Lovely to see you, my dear friend. And also, we're kicking things off with the level 3 hype train, a choo-chooing all the way through the realm. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everyone, for kicking things off this evening with a whole bunch of love. That's 12 months from Emberella. Hey, Rain, loving the new series. Can't wait to see what your plans are. Nor can I. Hey, Alexa, thank you for the 3 months in a row. And another JT I've got to get the noises out for this one, guys. Ridiculous OG resub, 94 months. And JT says nearly 2 years. I know, JT, almost 2 years, dude. Outrageous. Outrageous. That's so many years. Thank you as always, JT, for the many more than 2 years of support and for all the joy that you bring me and my stream over these years. You are a legend of Raindog TV, and the place wouldn't be the same without you, dude. Love your face. Thank you for the 94 months. Hannah's back at it with a 32 months and a woohoo. Also, Hannah here with a gifted sub to the sausage himself. Thank you so much, Hannah, for getting the sausage hooked up with the sub. Much appreciated. We've got 6 months in the bag here for Mally Longlegs too. Hey Mally, what's up? And MC Leslie here with a bunch of bits directly to the face. I'm sorry I used the word content earlier. Your streams and episodes are artful and fun, that's all. No, please. Please use the word. It is not illegal here on my stream. It's totally fine. That is, by the way, off the back of a 1,000 biddy donation directly to the face of Sir Rendog, Steward of Dung Manor, from Leslie 6 minutes ago. Loving all the content, Ren. Thank you. Thank you so much, Leslie, for the 1,500 bits to the face. Appreciate you always, Leslie. I hope you're doing well. Polar Bearers, thank you for the biddies too. Double Ren stream. Except I can't watch because my friends have taken me hostage on my day off. R.I.P. R.I.P. Polar Bear. We will see you in the VOD. So yeah, that's the plan for tonight, guys. We're going to head over to the resource world, hunt down some diamonds. I think before we could actually do that, though, we need a ton of food. So let's head over to Molly's and collect a bunch of sheeps. I would prefer to collect pigs, but I don't think they spawn eternally here. I think it's only sheep. I'm going to, like, stay well clear of Molly over there. She's, you know, she's not very happy with me at the moment, so I don't want to upset her in any way. And, just seeing me is more than enough reason for her to be upset, so let's just do a little bit of mutton farming over here. We'll get all of this mutton cooked up, and then we'll head into the resource world. There might be somebody on the server who wants to come and join us. We got Cam, we got Martin, we got Ollie, we got Joel, and we got Fwip on the server this evening. Fwip rocking level 7, Martin rocking level 7. My goodness, here we are on level 3. We were once the champions of the server, guys. First to level 3. Now, the only one left in level 3, it looks like it. You hate to see it. Oh, my good lord. I've been doing my absolute best, everyone, to keep up with the production levels. We're doing both Hermitcraft and Misadventures, of course, and spent today working on my next Hermitcraft episode, which will be out tomorrow, and lots of shenanigans out in Exile at the moment, which has been really, really awesome. It's had a really fun day recording today. It's been fantabulous. But for this evening, we are back on the old Misadventures. Ready to get some diamonds, hopefully. I suppose this is going to test our... Hey, Sausage! This is going to test our early game skills. Can we speedrun the diamonds, I suppose? And, well, I don't have much experience when it comes to speedrunning diamonds, but I'm thinking what we do is just head down to, like, negative 56 with a couple of diamond pickaxes and just mine forth from there and see what happens. We'll take a bunch of torches, we'll take a couple shields, some weaponry, some armor. I mean, our armor situation not looking grand. We might need to head over to the iron mines, actually. Oh, you guys haven't seen the iron mines on my stream yet. That might be a pretty decent place to start. Shall we do that? I think we're going to need a horse, though, because iron mines are quite some distance away. And there's the old Martin on the old rat, speeding off, doing something, no doubt. Making an episode, no doubt, or working on something. But yeah, let's head over to the iron mines, I think. That sounds like a really cool idea. I've only been there once. It's kind of tricky in there, actually. I'm thinking we probably need more than just a few cooked chops. We should probably get some of these things a-cooking. Also, let's make sure we got some shield actions. Oh my goodness, I have so many shields from the slime dungeon. Pretty ridiculous. Plus, we'll need some iron pickaxes to actually chop up the iron in the iron mines. So we shall do that. And what else do we need? Food is the most important thing in the iron mines. It's just like a bunch of mobs that we're going to have to battle. And I guess, what are we missing here? We're missing legs. which we don't have any of. And I guess we could put on the thorn boots now. We'll just put on a helmet is fine. We can fix this one. And hopefully by the end of the day, we're going to have a little bit of better gear cooking, because currently our gear situation is, well, basically abysmal. While this is cooking, let's prepare for the actual adventure to the resource world too. Oh, we should get a crafting table in this room, I think. This is sort of a room where we're going to be doing a ton of work. So here a crafting table can go. Very nice. And I think a bunch of torches is necessary. Although in the resource world, we can just get all of this stuff as long as we take with us like a stack of logs or something. A stack of logs over here would be very useful. And with that, we can collect all the iron, all the coal that we want in the resource world and make, make all the things. We're becoming early game Minecraft pros in these last few weeks, guys. I'm in the early game of Minecraft. I'm eternally stuck in early game Minecraft, both on Hermitcraft and here. But it's totally fine. I really love the early game, and it's nice to spend a little bit of real time in it, having an absolute blast, playing Minecraft with all these janky tools. Excuse me, Block. Can can I collect you? What's going on? Hello? Okay. That block is doing its thing, everybody. Don't ask too many questions. It's doing its thing. You know what? Maybe what we can do here is, while we're waiting for this to cook, let's get a few more furnaces going too. Just to speed this whole process up. I'm thinking like another couple furnaces here might be clever. And this way, when we do cook stuff, we can just come back here and do a bunch of smeltering. Don't have to waste too much time. That's all the cobblestone in our collection gone. Most of it went into the construction of Dung Manor. So, note to self, we need to collect some cobblestone this evening, everybody. By the way, how's everyone doing today? You good? I hope so. Midway through the week, hey, we're making waves through this week. And I must say, the weather in England is so lovely at the moment. Such a beautiful day today. I spend most of the time inside recording Hermitcraft, but, I could see the outside from my office, through my office window, so there was that. And let me tell you, it was a glorious day. Okay, shall we head over to the iron mines real quick? Let's collect a bit of iron. And I think we shall borrow a steed for this journey, because it's quite a long distance. Riftwalker, oh, we'll borrow the donkey. The donkey will get us there. I don't know whose donkey this is, but hopefully we can get to the iron mines and back again safe and sound. I unfortunately don't have enough gold to purchase awesome mounts and things like that, although I do have my eye on one of those rat mounts. I think that'll be really great. And I think the way that we do that is by feeding, I think it's called shill or something, the big shill rat inside of the slime dungeon. A bunch of mutton. I think it needs like 4 stacks of mutton or something. I want to do that in an episode though. So, there's so many things to do in this series that we could do on stream, but I also have to remember that I got to make YouTube videos out of it too. So I want to keep some of the things that we can do on video only, want to keep that for the videos, and there's a bunch of stuff that we can do here on stream. And I think going to the resource world for resources is a great thing to do together on stream. And just doing this sort of off-camera work, so to speak, that I would usually do, without putting it into a YouTube video or whatever. And I hope you guys are here for the grind, because these series don't make themselves. And, behind the scenes, we've got to do all the legwork. We've got to do all the grind. And, well, I'm happy to have you guys with me for this, because I need all the support I can get. It's going to take forever. Hey, Nosferat, dude, thank you for the biddies. Caving streams are my favorite. I love all the early game content. Oh, nice. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Right, to get to the iron mines, we've got to follow this path all the way to its conclusion, I believe. I've only been here once, but it was like very late at night, and I'm not sure I can 100% recall how to get there, but we're going to do our best. Let's head in this direction. And as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, tonight I want to brainstorm with you guys. Let's start working on an idea for our very small first little mini dungeon experience that I'd like to build. I have an idea for like my main dungeon project, which is going to be awesome, but that's going to take a few months to complete. It's going to be a big one, but I kind of want to get my teeth into the whole dungeon making thing and try out like a smaller variation first. And mostly I'm interested to see how the whole experience works with the dev team behind the scenes. You know, like how does it work? Making a dungeon and then working with the dev team to bring it to life. I'm very excited about getting that done. So I'd rather work on a little small one first, because then we can get to do that sooner rather than later. Although we do need to take a quick moment to make some camel noises for the wonderful Foofalicious, who has just dropped 10 gifted subs into the Misadventures realm to come and join us out here in the Iron Mines. Thanks so much, Foofs, for your continued support of my work. I appreciate you so much. And I hope you and everyone out there is doing well. Thank you, Foofs. Appreciate you, babe. Appreciate you. We got Spacey Kate here with the 25 months. Ooh, Spacey Kate making some gains. 25 months, that's a lot of months. Appreciate it, Kate. Thank you so much. Looking forward to more Misadventures. Me too. Speaking of which, here we are in the Iron Mines. Pretty cool, hey? Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I think this is like a safe-ish place to leave the donkey. Let's leave it back here, under the shroom. Donkey, stay. And let's get the shield equipped, and down into the mines we'll go. I believe these mines regenerate every 24 hours, I think. But as you can see, as we come down into the mines, we've got access to iron ore down here, which is great. Wish I had known this in the first week of the server. I instead went and spent my first 3 hours on the server in the resource world, vanilla mining iron, which I then left in the resource world to go and have lunch. I left it in a chest, and when I came back, the resource world had reset. So, yeah. I learned a valuable lesson. Come and get iron from the iron mines, because it's way, way easier. I know this looks kind of easy right now, but this is just the very beginning. I think we're at the sort of first level of the iron mines. The deeper we go, the more dangerous it will get. And sooner or later, we will start getting some mobs spawning here. Not sure how much iron we need. I suppose just enough to make another couple pickaxes, full set of armor, I guess is what we're after. And then we can head into the resource world and see how good we are at vanilla Minecraft, really. This is going to be a true test. We've got a couple of hours tonight, guys, so I would like to end tonight's stream with at least enough diamonds for a pickaxe. If we could get enough diamonds for a pickaxe, a shovel, and a sword, that would be ideal. Any more diamonds after that, and it's just gravy on top of the roast chicken. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it done. Let's get it done. Okay, here we go. We got our first bunch of spawns going on over here. Hello. Zomberts, what's going on? Please remove yourselves from this realm. I thank you very much. Sir Rendog has no time for you. Don't mind the zombies. It's the skeletons that are very annoying down here. Because, like, while you're trying to mine, they, you know, they fill you with arrows. And it can get quite difficult, actually, to get the job done. But almost a stack of iron collected so far, which is great. Don't know how much we need. I mean, we have to smelt all of this too, right? So we don't want to spend too much time doing this. I guess when we get back to Dung Manor, we can make a blast furnace. And really make good use of... Oh, maybe we should make use of bundles. We've been learning about bundles over on the Hermitcraft server. Turns out bundles are pretty awesome. Not sure if bundles are in this... wait, bundles might not be in Misadventures because this is 1.20.4. And I don't know if... Are bundles in 1.20.4? I suspect not. Although I do know there is like some sort of a backpack or something. Do you guys know? Have you been watching other people? There's like a backpack or something, right? There's like a very simple backpack, I think. Yeah, does anybody... Do you know what the recipe is, Bumblebirch? Because I do not. I think it's something simple. I think it's just like leather and... Is it leather, string, and a chain? Or something? Oh, no, you have to get them in the dungeons, right? They're a drop, I think. I think they're a drop. I don't know, I could be wrong. Get out of my face, dude. There is a backpack, but you haven't seen it used in videos yet. Okay, you know what? I think it is a rare drop. Is it a rare drop in Sausages Dungeon? It might be. I don't know. Not 100% sure on that one, but I guess when we get to a crafting table, we can check on the recipes. If not, we'll just make a bundle, because bundle's super useful. Ooh, we got some bows out of those skeletons. That's great. Although, I'm not like a huge user of bows in this game. Do you guys use bows in vanilla Minecraft? Like, I find it easier to just use an axe to dispatch of enemies, you know? You just, like, run up to them and just splatter them out of existence. Bows are useful for like, long-range sniping, I guess. Taking care of creepers in the distance and, you know, this sort of thing. Blonde Beauty's back. Hey, Blonde Beauty, how you doing? And Linland is back at it with a 65-month OG resub. Nice. Let's see, backpack. Do we have bundles? Okay, no backpacks or bundles, but that might be because we don't have the correct stuff in the inventory. Now, we don't want to die down here, by the way, guys. If we die in the mines, we will drop our items. So, at some point, we got to stop being greedy and head back. I mean, you know what? Let's get 2 stacks of iron. I think that's going to be enough. Then we'll make a couple blast furnaces back at Dung Manor while some more food is cooking. And boom! We will be ready to head into the old resource mines. Ooh, hold on. I've never been this deep before. Are there, like, different... is there different stuff down here? No, it's just, like, deep slate iron? Interesting. Hold on. Is there, like... is there a quest down here? Like, wait. Oh, we got to remember how to get back, though. We could be lost down here forever, but I do kind of want to know if there is, like, a... is there loot down here? Okay, we go past the spider webbage. Oh, no, this is going to take us back up to that level. Oh, there's a lot of mobs down here, though. Oh, I understand how this works. So basically, because the iron is respawning once every 24 hours, right? Those who come early get access to safer iron, and the later you get here, I suppose, the more tricky it becomes, because you got to go deeper into the more mob-infested areas. That's cool. I like that. I guess we're first in the iron mines today. I guess most of the misadventurers have, like, most of their iron stuff sorted at this stage, so... Oh, we could use the rails as breadcrumbs. True, look here, right? Oh, yeah, we can tell ourselves where we've gone. Oh, that's so clever. That is absolutely genius, actually. Okay, so we'll follow this way, right? That's so smart. I thought they were just here for decoration, but they're actually so much more than that. That's so cool. That's just good design. Right. More iron into the belly. We go. We got 1.5 stacks of iron. I think we're pretty good on the iron situations here, though. I really don't want to have to mine iron in the... Oh, there's coal down here? Okay, well. I did not know that. And that's actually amazing. Coal is not only fuel for smelting, but it's XP too, right? This is so cool. I didn't know that this existed. One more pickaxe to go, though. We'll yoink a bunch of this, for sure. Oh, let's use the railway system correctly, too, right? So we're coming down this way. Okay, this is fine. See, if we were going to go that way, we could flick it, but this way tells us that we're going this way. Very cool. Leslie says, watch Pearl this morning. In the mine today, no loot other than iron. Okay, iron and coal, I guess, right? What the heck? That went straight into his brain hole, but didn't actually damage him. What the heck? That skeleton immune to arrows, it seems. Oh, there's a grave here? Oh, rip. Who got ripped? Who is this? That's sad. Oh, there's a couple of graves here. Blood in the mines. Blood in the mines indeed. Goodness. Well, RIP to those adventurers who came here with no armor. That's what you get. Hard lessons learned. Yeah, this might not be the place to be, hey? This seems like a pretty dangerous area if there's this much, this many corpses around the place. Good lord. Okay, I think that's probably enough iron, guys. That's like almost 2 stacks of iron. That's loads. Plus, we don't want to leave the donkey up there for too long. Because the donkey might get lost, right? Okay, we're going to be following this line now. A little bit more iron here. Just for, like, completion's sake, I would like to get to 2 stacks of iron. Let's just do it. Not sure I can leave this place without having completed our quest. This is a questing server after all, right? So we are supposed to be in RPG mode at all times. And currently our quest is... Please, sir, I require iron, but I am very weak. I'm unable to fight the deadly mobs in the iron mine. Could you please go forth and do it for me? I'm not sure who's given me this quest, but that is that's the NPC text. Oh, Skellington, dude. Okay, things are getting a bit rough around here now. There's another one around the corner. Oh, they don't fight each other? Interesting. Alright. This should be the last of it now. We're going to get to 63, aren't we? It's going to happen. I can just feel it. It's going to happen right now. 62. Which is basically 63. Ooh, I will take the bones, though, for bone meal. Oh, this is so annoying. We're going to have to go to the lower level to complete the 64 quest. It's... Oh, guys, why? Minecraft, why you do this? Get out of here, bro. Yeah. Yep. Minecraft's done us dirty, friends. As usual. Uh-oh. Checking the roof, because I have spotted a couple of things in the roof that are missing. Oh, okay, this is it. This is the 64 that we require. But we're going to have to fight for it. Oh, skeleton! The skeleton is coming in. Well, this is a fun fight happening here. Dude. Okay, we'll just watch this for a bit. This is... Don't mind me, I'm just going to collect some iron. You two, you've obviously got words. You've got issues between you two. There's some drama happening between the skeletons. We'll let them duke it out. It's fine. Good job, dude. Oh, man. Right. Actually very happy with the arrows, too. We could take, like, a few arrows with us. And if I recall, this is how we get back, right? There is a... Oh, wait a minute. Well, we found ourselves into another part of the mine. It is huge. I guess we'll just follow the railway for now. No, oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the way out. Now, donkey. That is the next part of our quest. Rescue the donkey who was wandered off. Donkey? Dude? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's no ways this donkey's lost already, right? There's no ways. Did it wander outside? There's no ways the donkey just, like, disappeared. Did someone come yoink the donkey? I have been having bad luck with donkeys. What the heck, man? Why do they hate me so much? Let's turn on hitbox. Oh, there it is. That it? Dude, camouflage donkey. Come on, bud. Let's get you home. You obviously hate this place. It's kind of scary. Apologies for the dings, everybody. But, you know, in these parts, we praise the great High Lord Ding, so... Ask yourself, have you dinged today? I just dinged a lot. In the mines. Just to clarify. It was right where we left it, true. Alright, back to Dung Manor we go. We got some smelting to do and some preparations to be made for our ventures into the old resource world. And the goal for today is diamonds. Shiny blue diamonds. Ooh, look at this. Oh, this is like a source of amethyst? That's so cool. You hate to see it lives. Yes, indeed, Leslie, reincarnated on another planet. Very pleasing indeed. Great to be back on a donkey. I've missed this. Oh man. By the way, this world is so cool. Like, there's so many awesome things around here. And for my main dungeon project, we're going to have to find ourselves a really awesome, like, mountain somewhere that's completely hollow. And I have, like, a really awesome idea for this sort of huge, multi-pathed dungeon inside of a hollow mountain is kind of what I'm thinking. But, yeah, that's going to come later. We don't want to be doing any of that stuff with, like, janky crafting tools, right? It just makes everything take so long. Efficiency 4, silk touch, mending, diamond shovel, diamond pickaxe would just be amazing. I'm trying to get to that as fast as possible, right? So that we can speed everything else up a bit. Back in Maryport we are. The glorious town of Maryport. I think we should turn on the shaders when we go into places. Just for full immersion, right? Also get rid of all of this. Now we are literally like in some sort of RPG. World of Warcraft, Minecraft edition. Got to time it with the ding too. Into the wilderness we go. Immersion. Immersion. But yeah, this gives you guys a great idea of the lay of the land here too, right? So this road takes us all the way from the north to the south and back again. All the way from the Cult of Ding, all the way to the Iron Mines and back. And a reasonably simple journey. No enemies along the way, so that makes it kind of nice and cozy to do. What shaders are you using, says Ufert. These are complementary shaders, but with my own settings. And basically what I did was I sucked out a lot of the contrast and a lot of the bloom and lighting effects and made it less cartoony, basically. And I really like these settings. I think they look great. They were actually custom designed for my Hermitcraft world, but my Hermitcraft base, but they do work here too, you know, like the desaturation does present like quite a cool RPG vibe, right? I like it. The shaders are really good for like caving and stuff too. Makes things very, very useful. All right, our mutton is cooked. Very good. And I suppose we should get going on the iron situation now. I want to make some blast furnaces though, but for that we're going to need a few ingots to start with, right? So let's do this. Although, blast furnace, I think we need... Do we need cobblestone for blast furnaces? Or is it stone? I can never remember these stinking recipes. What the heck? This makes a smoker. Guys, how do you make a blast furnace? What the heck? Isn't it like... Is it 3 iron? Oh, we need a furnace. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, that's right. That's what we're missing. We do need furnaces. Don't really have access to easy cobblestone, though. We're going to have to do this the good old-fashioned way, everyone. You hate to see it. Spend all this time smelting cobblestone into stone so that you can build a castle with it and then break it back down into cobblestone. You guys have done this before, though, right? You guys have done this before. This isn't just me. It's probably just me, to be fair. Okay, there we go. That should be blast furnace time now, right? Wait, what? Blast furnace. Smooth stone and iron. I mean, I've got the iron, I got the smooth stone, I got the furnace. Am I missing something? Isn't it like this? Oh, it's smooth stone? It's double smooth stone? Okay, gotcha. Double cooked smooth stone? Jeez. The mission to make these things. I mean, by the time you've made this, all of our iron is smelted. Is this really worth the pain? Yes, it is, everyone. It is worth the pain because we do it now and then we get to do it over and over again in the future. Also, all the things. We got a bunch of bows out of that, which is delightful. And I guess, like, I want a chest for bits, for mob bits. This can be the mob bit chest, I think. That looks good. My brother Jono is chilling with us in stream today. Hey, Jono, how you doing, my friend? Summer is here too. Hey, Summer. Nice to see you. Big shout out to the Dogcraft community and anybody on the Dogcraft server right now. I hope you guys are chilling, having a good time, doing your things. There we go, finally. Blast furnace completed. We need some of these blocks for armor stands anyway, so happy to collect them. I guess we'll put the blast furnaces on this side. That looks pretty good. And with that in mind, we'll split these. And we can smelt the rest of the iron throughout all of the furnaces, and this should get this job done nice and quick. Man, this is some hardcore early game Minecrafting going on here, friends. Where's the stuff box? Okay, oh, I had furnaces in here already. That's good to know. I guess, like, we need, like, a process stuff box, too. This is going to be food box. Maybe process stuff box is... Maybe we move books into here, and then, like, process stuff is here, like iron ingots and whatnot, right? Right, these are smelting reasonably fast. A little bit faster than a furnace, but not that much faster. They do look really cool, though. And now we just wait. We play the waiting game, and you can look deep into my eyes, everyone. 6 furnaces is hardcore early game Minecraft. It really is, JT. We're showing the people how to play Minecraft here. For sure. If you didn't know how to early game, guys, you're in the right place. Right here. Also, we're going to go get diamonds. The professional way, okay? Have you ever wondered what someone who's played Minecraft professionally for 10 years, how they get diamonds? Well, you're about to witness the fitness of the diamond fiend Rendog. Wait, why does this zoom into my lips? What the heck? Reasonably disturbing. Right, fresh set of gear. Let's go. Some of this, some of this. Some of this, some of this. Beautiful. We can peel off all of this nonsense, which is about to break. And I guess, like, we can just dump this in here. It's fine. Fresh set of armor. We've taken ourselves out of that sweaty nonsense. And is this going to be enough food for our adventure? I think so, right? That's quite a lot. Definitely enough torches. Oh, let's just arrange the inventory in a professional way here. We'll take this for more torches if necessary. I do want another couple of pickaxes, though, I think. It might take us, like, a good number of pickaxes before we actually find diamonds. So let's whip up, I don't know, 4. Seems reasonable. Let's take a bow. Bow good. Take some arrows. And let's just review the axes that we've got. So Bane of Arthropods 4 is pretty good. I'm more interested in the Unbreaking on that, though. This has got Unbreaking 2 also. This just wrecks like spiders, though. Which we might encounter in the resource world. I mean, sure. This is really good in Sausage's dungeon, though, in the spider rooms. So I kind of don't want to, like, damage this one. I think we'll keep that one. What about the sword? Sharpness 3, fire aspect 2. Okay, we'll take the sword. That looks good. We'll take a shield with us, too. Maybe a couple shields just for backup. Inventory is pretty rammed, though, but that's fine, I guess. Maybe we take an anvil. Oh, I wish we could make bundles, but we can't. I don't think we can make bundles. The peeps on the server say hi. Hi, peeps on the server. Elmond SC is here. Also, hey, Elmonds, what's up, dude? Nice to see you. Ooh, Sausage has got an enchantment setup in case you wanted to. Ooh, interesting. Do I have some lapis somewhere? Let's just check. I do. Okay. Maybe we pop over and use some enchanting. Is Sausage here? Where is he? Sausagio! Sir Sausagio, where art thou? Oh, look how fancy this place is. Oh my goodness. Where's this enchanting setup? Oh, it's probably in the attic, right? No, not in the attic. Sausage is so good at interiors. My goodness. I have so much to learn. I guess it's somewhere else, right? Like it's another build somewhere else. Oh, it's in the basement? Ooh. Okay. I guess it's accessed from like another part of the house somewhere. Probably around the back. Aha! Here we go. Oh my goodness. The sausage killing it. Look at this. Amazing. So cool. Love the blood. Okay, so there's enchanting setup. Very cool. Where is Sausagio? Not online right now. Okay, I'm not going to use it without permission. You know, it might come with a fee or something. So we're just going to go to the resource world as is, everybody. Vanilla to the core. And at some point we'll do some enchanting. That's some good stuff for episode recording, right? Okay. That's a ton of pickaxes. This is probably all that we need, actually, to go find some diamonds. Oh, bucket of water. Let's not forget. Bucket of water is going to be very useful. Let's do that. What else am I missing, guys? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, sausage is online? Oh, hold on. Brother Dong, wherefore art thou? So I was just trying to tell you, use his enchanting area at the beginning of the stream. Oh, right. I mean, you guys think that I can do all the things at the same time? Okay. Well, you'd be incorrect. May I use your enchanting station? Let's get some permission. Also, if we are going to use the enchanting station, let's hook sausage up with a bit of gold for it, right? We're not just gonna take here. Not just take. That took a lot of time to put that together, so we shall pay. Sausage says, yes, please, I've got lapis down there as well. Oh, nice. You know what? We shall add to the lapis collection. And I think that makes a pretty fair trade, right? How much gold are we gonna pay for this, guys? What do we think? Thinking like 100 gold? I mean, we got 34 levels. We can't do too much enchanting. And I guess we're probably enchanting the pickaxes. Oh, I need a shovel too. I kind of want an unbreaking shovel and an unbreaking pickaxe, I think. 50 gold? I think 50 is a bit low. Right? You get 50 gold from like just a handful of slimes. Let's hook him up with 100 gold. I think that feels fair to me. Whoops, I didn't actually make the shovel. All right. We'll do a couple pickaxes. Maybe armor. Ooh, fortune would be good, JT. Yes, that's actually JT with the big brains, as always. Let's see if we can get some fortune on a pickaxe. That would be huge. Silk touch on a pickaxe isn't bad either. Ooh, unbreaking 3 at level 2. We probably take this one, right? Make a dungeon with a secret cow level. True Pat, I love it, dude. Right, efficiency 3. Not bad. Ooh, this might be the one. Unbreaking 3 and unknowns. Oh, there's fortune in 1 on this though, guys. What do we do? What do we do? This one might come with fortune and unbreaking 3 though. What do we do, guys? It's a conundrum. Yo, Troy, by the way, thank you for the 6-month Prime resub. And Troy says, thanks for all the fun. Thank you, Troy, for the support. And a big shout out to Tiger for the 4-month resub and all of the amazing support from Tiger too. Thank you, Tiger. Appreciate you, my friend. I'm loving this new SMP, says Tiger. Oh, this is a tricky one. I think we got to go for the fortune, though, guys. Honestly, this just means more diamonds, potentially, right? Yo, Gekitsu, brand new subscriber. Clap your hands for the new support. Thank you very much, Gekit. I appreciate it. Thanks for using your Prime on me. I appreciate it. You could have used that on anyone. Okay, let's go fortune. I think that's just correct. Oh, there's efficiency 4 on this. I mean, we could combine all of these, right? Well. We are rolling good tonight, friends. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4, fortune 3. Boom. We take it every night of the week. That is amazing. We could combine these into an efficiency 4. Very good. Very decent indeed. And I think we just do a little bit of armor, right? Why not? Let's do a bit of, like, protection 1 if we can. Let's put efficiency 2 on this shovel. That'll make life a little bit easier. And unbreaking 2. Wow, we're cooking tonight. This is amazing. Fire protection, actually probably good. Ooh, projectile protection on the helmet. Yes, please. And respiration 1. Protection 1 on the legs. Did we get projectile protection there? We did. And we still got boots to roll. Another bit of protection 1 on the boots. All right. Looking good. Look how many diamond sausage has. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have a grindstone here too. Maybe we... Let's re-roll this. We can re-roll this one too. Wait, where did the lapis go? Do another unbreaking 2 there, and protection 2 on the chest plate. Very nice. Yeah, we take that. We might have enough levels here to combine these two, and I think we have enough iron back at Dung Manor to make an anvil, so I think we should be good. Nice, guys. We are ready to go. Ooh, I see. Sausage found an iron vein and has 4 stacks of blocks. Oh, he mined out the entire iron vein. Absolute maniac. Gonna take all the coal with us too for extra torches in case we need them. We'll chomp through all of this food. Let's work through the food like this from bottom to top, right? In terms of amount. 2 shields is too much. And we don't need this pickaxe now, I think. Oh, I should have enchanted the bow. But let's try and make another good pickaxe, I think. Right, anvil has been anvilized. Stick that up there. this one, and this one. And that gives us another roll for the bow. So let's enchant this bow. And then we're cooking. Some noise is going off, and that is Elman C with the 10 gifted misadventurers to the adventure. Yo, Elman, that is very generous of you. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs tonight. That is super generous of you. Pushing us ever closer to that 1,400 subscriber mark, which we've been edging toward. Would be quite magnificent to hit that before the end of the month, but equally, the amount of subs we have right now is amazing and much appreciated, everybody. So thank you for all your amazing support in the month of March. You guys have been very kind to me, so thank you. Thank you, Almonds, for the 10 gifteds. And everybody else who's been subscribing tonight and sending over some biddies. Appreciate it, guys. Okay, now we just got to pay sausage. Let's pay the Sausagio with... we're going to get fancy with this one, okay? We're going to pay him, pay him with a fancy sign. It's going to be fine. My pleasure, Angel. I got you. I got you. Jack says, honestly, this SMP is the first time it really has seemed viable to have specific gear for specific scenarios like Smite, Bane of Arthropods, and Projectile Protection would be amazing in the crypt. Yeah, I know. How cool is that, right? I definitely want to make my dungeon care about these enchantments, for sure. Like, different wings of my dungeon will have different mobs that care about, like, you know, all of the different enchantments. There'll be a spider dungeon and all that jazz. Wait, what? This doesn't work? What? You can't put a thing on a thing? I'm sure I knew this, but also sadness. Like, why? Oh, whoops. Sausage even has shirts? Man, Sausagio has been grinding. Needs a block, but then you can remove the block. Okay, well, you know. Why? Thank you, Brother Dong. Hardy face. Brother, what am I? Brother Dung. This is so silly. Dang it. We will get to the resource world eventually, friends. You know what? It's Minecraft. It's a happy accident, right? It's a happy accident. So annoying. Oh, we could use a trapdoor to fix that. But we need to go to the resource world. We don't have time for this. Oh, I didn't even give him the gold. Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft done me so dirty. Okay, let's go. There's Cam. What's up? Hey, hello, Cam. Red. Hello. How's it going?
It's going good. I just finished the Lost Crypt, and I got a lovely book of mending, which I'm thrilled about. You just close the door on me.
That is so amazing.
I can't believe it. I'm thrilled. Like, this is the biggest thing to ever happen to me. Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. That's huge.
This is huge. This is huge. Like 2 days ago I had worms. Today I have a book of mending.
And like, full diamond gear. You're looking kitted out. Jeez.
If that's not a redemption... Thanks, man. If this isn't a redemption arc, I don't know what is. Do you know what I mean?
The greatest worm redemption arc of all time.
It is. I nestled myself in. I dug. You see all this dirt over here, all this ground. Like I nestled myself in, and I had my head down in there, and then I like poked my little worm body out, and I grabbed that book of mending, and I grabbed the stars. Nice.
You grabbed the future is bright for you, Cam. That mending book is going to take you places.
It's going to take me places specifically.
Yeah.
Onto this diamond pickaxe.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. I mean, I'd offer some gold for it, but I probably don't have enough.
how much would you be willing to offer? Actually, no, it's mine. No, stop it. Stop.
I thought I'd try. There's
To be
no
fair,
harm in trying.
everything has a price.
Everything does have a price, yes. Well, I'm about to head over to the resource world to gather a bunch of the diamondies myself, because everybody's like kitted out,
Yeah,
super leveled.
I feel I needed to get to that stage. Also, did you hear the news about me and Joel Smallish Beans?
No, what
He
news?
attacked me in cold blood,
Yeah.
and I killed him. I beat Joel.
How? Wait.
What do you mean how? What do you mean how? You mean yes? Of course you did.
I
You're
mean,
so
yes,
brave, big, and strong.
You're amazing PvP master.
Say I'm brave, big, and strong as
You're
well.
brave, big, and strong PvP master of destruction and
Yeah,
and all the things.
I am. Yeah, me. I am. Yes.
Well, congratulations on your victory. That's
Thank
magnificent news. I'm so happy it's traveled across the land. I shall spread the word.
Good. Please do. I feel like it's important that everyone knows about that moment. It was huge. It was really big for me. So
It's the biggest moment in the series to date. Let's be fair.
Exactly. Anyway, praise ding. See you later.
Oh, praise ding. Bye, Cam. Oh, man, that's so awesome. Cam with the PvP kill. Taking out the Joel. Wow. The ding was with him. It really was. Okay, hold on. Someone was saying we could do this. Does this work? Sadness. Whoops. Let's try that again, shall we? Guys, we will get into the resource world. I promise. I promise. I mean, it's actually kind of painful though. But sure, it works. We take it. We take it. Wait, the gold. Okay, we shall deposit 103 gold. I think that's fair. That's a fair price. 3 gold to pay for the awesomeness that is Sausage's enchanting setup. It looks so cool. 1 more trapdoor? No, chat. We must go mine. We must. Look, everybody's got diamonds. We got nothing. Well, level 3, we're right at the bottom of the barrel right now, friends. We gots to go mines. The tomfoolery cannot continue. Okay, we're going to take this sword, right? This is the good one. Oh, I did realize we needed one more thing. Let's take an axe also, just if there's any wood that needs to be chopped. And we need some water too before we head out there. Although I don't think we've got... Do we have an infinite water source here in the community? It's like a pond over here, right? Okay, there we go. That's so cool. Like we come and get water from the little pondy thing. That's so epic. Okay, awesome. I think we're about ready to venture forth, my dearest friends, into the vast unknown that is the resource world. And we shall be venturing down, 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 deep to where the diamonds live. But for now, I need to go and tinkle, and I need to go warm up my cup of tea. It's kind of cold right now, kind of gross. So we're going to take a couple minutes break, and when we get back to the resource world, we will go, everyone. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. I'm back, everyone. Let's do this thing. Also, while I was warming up my tea, realized there's a couple of other things that we can take. The bed is good, but maybe like a boat? A boat could be nice and useful, right? In case we have to traverse over any liquid. Let's leave this. Wait, this is not the right thing. Let's try keep things organized if possible. Okay. Have we got everything that we need, my friends? Looks like it, right? I mean, our inventory is basically full, but we're going to chomp through all of this food pretty quick. Let's take some logs too. I'm not really interested in like collecting stuff other than diamonds today, so not too bothered about the full inventory. We'll lose some of these pickaxes too, I suppose. I guess we'll start with this pickaxe. We'll save the Fortune 3 pickaxe for the diamonds. Hopefully this is enough pickaxes. I'm kind of concerned. Depends. We got coal though, so we can furnace. We can do all the stuff. Nuno's right. We yearn for the mine. Wait, what mine? Is there a diamond mine that I don't know about? Wait a minute. Do you guys know something that I don't? Diamonds are only obtainable in the resource world, right? Or, are you guys smarter than me? Oh, yes, the fire aspect sword gets us cooked food, Harif. Good point. Oh, it's a Minecraft movie reference. Oh, right, okay, good, good. I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. Oh, these eyes are the best. Yeah, Dungeon Leech can get diamonds too. Okay, let's go. Resource world, here we come. And we spawn in the desert. Well, thank goodness we bought the boat. Oh, I'm so tempted to go find a temple. Shall we take a quick look? We don't have a brush, though. Like, I want to find a temple for the shirts. My goodness, this place is infested. Good gracious. Okay, let's go take a look around the corner, see what's up. Yeah, the eyes, like, somehow match your tone of voice more often than you would think. It's kind of weird. Any cave entrances here? No. Okay, so we will be boating. There will be shipwrecks, though. Oh, guys. The temptations. We got to keep focused, though. We're here for diamonds, not for shipwrecks. We were doing shipwrecks on Hermitcraft yesterday. And we got killed by a drowned with a trident. It was, you know, it wasn't pretty. By the way, we also have a very important task tonight, everybody. I need your help, okay? We need to brainstorm what our first little mini dungeon is going to do and look like. I was talking about it at the beginning of stream, but let me recap. So, before I get started on my big dungeon project, I want to make a smaller one so that I can get a sense of how the whole thing works. Like, what are the limitations, right? Because you can come up with any sort of dungeon in your imagination. You know, you want your dungeon to do X, Y, Z. But it really depends on what we can do on the server. This is mostly a vanilla. It is a vanilla server, but you know, custom mods can help to do things. But we want to keep the experience as vanilla as possible too. So we don't want to make like super modded type dungeon experiences either. It's got to feel vanilla. It's got to be possible to do without like, you know, heavy coding or something like this. And with all that in mind, it actually makes it like reasonably tricky to design a dungeon with so many parameters attached. This looks like it's a little island or something, right? Oh, there's so many. Oh, there's sunflowers here. Oh, I kind of want the sunflowers though. No, it's going to take up a slot in the inventory. Ignore the sunflowers, Rain. We're here for diamonds. And I think, like, smarter strategy is just to find a cave that goes straight down, as opposed to digging straight down, you know? Skilly says, "Hi, Ren, it's my friend's birthday today, and she loves your vids. Happy birthday to Skilly's friend. And I'm so glad you enjoy the videos. Thank you." Amanda says, "Ren, I found the secret place at Grain Place." What? Boat with a chest is a very good idea, JT. Oh my goodness, you're so good at this. Are we going back for the sunflower? I believe we are. I think we're going back for the sunflower. Don't spend enough time in early game Minecraft, guys. There's so many like little things that can just make your life so much easier in the early game. Boat with a chest is one of them. Okay, we will collect other stuff along the way. Stuff that I don't have. In particular, flowers. I think ooh, there's Lily of the Valley. I don't have that yet. Let's yoink a couple of those. Oh, there's just one? That's fine. Oh, and there's steak out here. Yes. Steak. Excellent foodage. Let's go get the sunflowers, though. Oh, there's sunflowers right here. Nice. And more steak. Guys, look at this. Didn't even need to prep over at Dung Manor. Just need a couple of these, right? We can bone meal them. Sorry, bovines. I require your flesh. Thank you. Bayo is here. Hey, Bayo, my friend. How you doing? Oh, yeah. I guess, like, we'll have to break the boat. We'll have to do some sort of trickery, right? So we'll set spawn next to the boat, then go back to Dung Manor and dump the inventory, and then come back to Resource World, die, respawn next to the boat, and do the same thing again. We can rig it. It'll be fine. Mission number 2, though. Find a cave entrance that takes us all the way down to the bottom of Minecraft. Hallowed Animations is here. Hey, Hallowed. Nice to see you. How you doing? Mayfire says, what kind of treasure were you thinking for completing the dungeon? Yeah, so let's talk about the dungeon. I want to make like a little mini dungeon underneath Dung Manor, right? And it's mostly inspired by like Diablo. Diablo 4 in particular has quite a lot of this. And you'll go into a town and you'll go into like the attic of a house, or, you know, the cellar of a house. And it'll trigger like an event. And usually the event is just kill everything there, and then afterwards you get some loot. So I want to do something like this. So I'm thinking we make like a cellar underneath Dung Manor, and perhaps it's like infested with rats that are aggressive. And you got to kill all the rats, and once you've killed all the rats, like a boss rat spawns, right? And maybe the boss rat has like some attributes that make it tricky to kill. For example, like maybe it's only killable with fire, or with arrows or something, right? It has like some sort of requirement attached to kill it. And once you kill the boss rat, you get loot. I'm thinking like the loot could be something useful for the other people on the server, so that if they need this, if they need a resource, they can come and get it from this dungeon. And my first thought was for the loot to be cocoa beans, aka rat poop. And cocoa beans, you know, because we can't do anything OP, right? We can't make the loot be like iron or diamonds or something like this, because that would just make it so that you could just infinitely grind the dungeon, right? And sort of abuse it in this way. So we got to be like a little bit smart about it, I suppose. But let's talk about it a little bit. Hey, Paysamum, thank you so very much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you. Very, very kind of you, Paysamum. You are so generous to me here on my channel, and thank you for your continued support of my work. I appreciate you muchly. And if you do get a gifted sub on this channel, guys, please do help out with a nice big thank you in the chats. Is this the spot to go down, down, down? I wonder. We might just have to, like, I really don't want to dig down, though, because I want to maintain durability on these items. Let's follow this river system a little bit more, see what we find. Thanks again, Pesa. Very kind of you. I hope you're doing well. Cave entrance will be great. Yeah, so I was thinking cocoa beans. Let's think about some more. What other things could we potentially gift as loot in our little mini dungeon that isn't like super OP, right? But is kind of annoying for players to get. I was thinking about other stuff like lichen could be a thing. Ooh, mangrove. You know, lichen's kind of tricky to farm at the best of times. Cactus is a good one, but we got to link it to the lore, though, right? Like, it would be kind of weird to kill rats and then you get cactus, you know? Cactus is a good shout, though. Do we have farms? Well, our resource world resets every 24 hours, so we can't really make resource farms, which is, I think that's really interesting about this series. You can't just make OP like redstone farms and stuff for resources, right? Like, if you want the resources, you got to come out here and grind them. Which makes like generally makes the items in the game a little bit more valuable, right? I think it's pretty cool. Trims? Blonde Beauty, that is actually a pretty good suggestion. Trims is kind of cool. I think if we're going to do something like trims, though, we would need to limit the number of times that a player can perhaps enter the dungeon. Maybe you can only enter the dungeon once every 24 hours. But if that is the case, right, like, is that possible? You know, we would need to discover whether that mechanic is actually possible to do on the server. That's a really cool suggestion, though. Right. How are we going to do this? I feel like our inventory is a little bit too full right now. Maybe we take this stuff back home real quick. I feel like we might have to dig straight down, though, hey? Sherds is good too, JT. I like sherds. Sherds is actually a really great suggestion because sherds are such a pain to grind. And I doubt that my fellow dungeoneers want to spend hours upon hours finding sherds, right? Sherds is good. Okay, sherds is also like... it's got some lore vibes, right? So maybe the storyline of our dungeon changes then from being like something about rats. Maybe there's something else. Maybe somebody lives in the dungeon that asks us to bring them stuff, right? So maybe if you bring this NPC something, you are rewarded with the sherd after like clearing the dungeon. Maybe it's like an archaeologist, right? The Dung Manor archaeologist. Ooh, maybe it's the butler. Ooh, maybe it's a goblin? Mayfire? Now we're starting to cook. The Goblin of Dung Manor? That's such a great episode title, right? Oh, people are getting sherds from breaking pots in the dungeons. Oh, okay. Oh, there's water under here? No, this is no good. This is no good, guys. We don't want to do water dungeons. I also don't know how useful this boat chest with a boat is going to be, but I think we're going to carry on. I'm not feeling this place. You know, I just feel it in my bones. This isn't a good spot. The Dung Goblin. That's good. But yeah, I suppose... Wow, this is so cool. This little naturally spawned arch. That's awesome. I suppose if sherds are easily obtainable by pots in the dungeons, then maybe sherds aren't that... desirable, I suppose. What else have we got? What about potions? I mean, nobody uses potions in Minecraft, though, right? Like, nobody cares about potions. Melly suggests glass bottles if it's a cellar. I mean, I really like it. I just wish potions were actually useful, because then that would be good. Armor trims is pretty good. Dark Prismarine is interesting. It's just struggling to see how we would attach that to lore, right? I kind of want I want the item to have an RPG feel, you know? Mud? Ooh, Indie Silver. Mud is nice. Yo, New and SD, thank you for the 1 gifted sub a minute ago or so. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's kind of you. Creepers! I'm just looking for an entrance into a dungeon here, people. Jeez. Is that too much to ask? It's like whenever you look for them, they never show themselves. Okay, here we go. This is something. Oh, there's so much water here, though. Right, let's go have a look. Nowhere to breathe. Gilded Blackstone. Interesting. Meat is a fairly good idea, but I guess like meat is already pretty much available at Molly's, right? Some dark magic could taint the prismarine? Conduits? What if it's a dungeon with a water entrance? Interesting. What's the style of the dungeon going to be? Okay, let's talk about that. I guess I see it as just like a dingy cellar, right? Like underneath Dung Manor. Like imagine a super dingy and stinky cellar. Lots of cobwebs, lots of like mold. You know, this sort of thing. Guys, are we just like in eternal everything is flooded with water biome? Like what's happening here? XP bottles is nice. They're not like super OP, but they will be useful when peeps need to like heal their mending gear, right? Spiderwebs? Spiderwebs is interesting. Like, how useful are spiderwebs? I suppose people use spiderwebs a lot in builds, right? Spiderwebs is nice because we can build a story around spiderwebs quite nicely, right? There's some sort of Shalob arachnid boss that you have to kill. Right, let's try go down here. See what happens. We got some raiders in the house from Cherry. Hey, Cherry, how you doing? Long time no see, Cherry. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And please be welcome to Misadventures. To you and your people. Welcome, welcome. We are currently in the resource world on the hunt for diamonds. Unsuccessful to date. We've been having some trouble finding caves that aren't flooded. But it looks like we might be running into some luck here. We're just going to head all the way down to level 56. And try basically speed run diamonds tonight. That's the plan. Pretty chilled. Taking it easy. Yo, Alfredite, great to hear that Cleo's back at it. But you know what's very rude? It's when you come into people's stream and tell the viewers to go somewhere else. Not cool, dude. Very cool that Cleo's back on the horse, though. Amazing. Hey, Bandit, thank you, my friend. All right, now we're getting into some sort of cave situations. We also don't have to worry too much about like where we are, getting lost, all of that, because once we find the diamonds, we'll just yoink ourselves back to the realm. But we do need to get down to deep slate level if we have any chance of finding diamonds. If you just joined us, we managed to enchant a Fortune 3 pickaxe in Mythical Sausage's Enchanting setup, which is amazing. So any diamonds we find tonight are hopefully going to be propagated rather nicely. Ooh, we should use Fortune for this. Yo, Alfro, no worries, dude. Maybe I misunderstood what you were saying. All is well. All is good. Deep slate, we are here. Don't mind collecting some deep slate, actually. I think the dungeon that I'm going to make is probably going to be mostly deep slate. You know, deep slate adds such nice RPG vibes to builds. I think it's perfect. What's the sweet spot for diamonds? That's a good question. I think 56, I don't know what the exact number is. I think JT told me once, but I've forgotten already. There is like a number you want to get to that is just above the lava spawning line. Is it 56? I think it's 56. Tiger says, trying to stay awake to watch, but these post-op meds are wearing me out. Tiger, I hope you're doing all right. And I hope your op went okay and all of that. I know it can be super stressful, of course. And I hope you're looking after yourself. Our diamonds are here. Yes, 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 indeed. First diamonds discovered together here on the stream. And we've got this Fortune 3 pickaxe for this exact moment. It's obviously just going to be one diamond. And because my luck in Minecraft is always terrible, it's going to be more than one diamond. Amazing. It's going to be 2 diamonds in total though, right? Even though we have Fortune 3. That's just how it's going to happen. Here we go. Yep. Called it. Yep. Called it. All praise ding for the three diamonds. 3 diamonds. Well, that's a pickaxe. So, you know, that's awesome. We take that, guys. We take the 3 diamonds. Inventory is completely full already, though. Hello? Yeah, this is what you get. You get set on fire when you come mess with me. Get out of here, freaks. Does this thing have knockback on it? It does. Jeez, this, Oh, there's a thingy down here. No chest, though. What the heck? Where's the chest? Guys, what the heck? We've been duped. Has someone been here already? I think this is the first time I've ever seen a vanilla Minecraft dungeon with no chest. JD says, minus 56 is above lava in the overworld. I usually don't bother. And go just above bedrock. That is weird. That is weird indeed. Where are we at, by the way? We are at minus 19. Okay, well, let's continue going down from here. We got 3 diamonds to our name so far, everyone. I was hoping for a chest here so that I could dump some stuff, you know? But that's not going to happen. I've brought way too much food. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Oh, that happened to Jevon yesterday? Okay, so it's not an unrare occurrence. Interesting. Tiger says, I think they gave me tramadol for pain. It was top surgery, so pretty intense, but God, was it worth it. Nice, Tiger, nice. Not 100% sure what tramadol is, but I'm assuming it's a painkiller of some kind. I'm very lucky to have never had to be on super powerful painkillers in my life yet. So not very familiar with how it all works, but I have some loved ones who have been through these sort of things, and I know that it can be tricky. Depending on what it is, it can, you know, interact with your body in different ways, and take some time to find the concoction that works, you know. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, Tiger. I hope you're doing well. Looking after yourself. Redstone. Do we want the redstone? I wonder. Well, we definitely want the diamonds. So, more diamonds. That's 9 diamonds. I told you we'd be speedrunning today, friends. Look at this. We are ripping through these diamonds like professional Minecrafters. Absolutely amazing. Resource world getting dominated. I'm trying to keep my eyeballs open for more diamonds around here. I'm sure you guys will spot them. Shout, okay? Shout if you see the diamonds. There's one. There's 2. Wow. Talk about a lucrative mining adventure. Why does this not happen to me on the Hermitcraft server, everybody? Although I feel, and maybe JT you can confirm, this might be one of the most professional diamond runs we've ever done. Like, we actually properly prepared for this. Which is a miracle in itself. And a little bit of preparation has gone a long way, right? Like, getting fortune on this pickaxe has been absolutely huge. Diamonds at the top near the lichen. Jeez, how many diamonds are we going to get out of this tonight, guys? This is crazy. 25 already? Nice. I think it's 27 diamonds for a full set of diamond armor, right? Here's another one. Wow. Diamonds everywhere. This has definitely been one of the most diamond-rich caving sessions that I've ever been on. Ever. There's even more here. Ow. Dude. Hold on. I have a skeleton to dispatch, everyone. I'll be with you in a second. Ow. Right, let's start burning through some of the things in our inventory here, eh? So we can open up some space for the shiny blue thingies that we're here for. Would love to find a nice big patch, like an 8 stack would be amazing, but so far, I don't think we're deep enough for the really big ones. That's 30 diamonds in the belly. 15 minutes, 30 diamonds. Boom. Ooh, some tough would be good too, but we can always come back to the resource world for specific resources. I kind of want to try and, like, use the resource world in a different way than I would usually use it in sort of normal vanilla Minecraft. Like, it's kind of interesting that the resource world resets every 24 hours, you know? And I think we can use that to our advantage in interesting ways. Looks like a huge iron vein. It really does, but I'm not, like, that interested in iron, really. Yeah, this is definitely an iron vein here, and it seems like it runs through here too. Yeah. Why could we not find this in Hermitcraft? This is, wow, look at this. This is a huge iron vein. Yeah, look at that. It goes all the way up there. I mean, do we want to collect iron? I don't even think we want to, though, right? Like, we have the iron mines. How much iron are we going to need? I guess it's worth collecting some. Maybe we can yoink like a stack. Get like a stack of iron. Should be nice and quick with this this vein here, right? Sweet. So yeah, this little dungeon. Where did we get to in our brainstorming? We were thinking about cobwebs as the potential reward. I mean, cobwebs is a really great idea, right? Like, imagine a little dungeon that you could run every day, and maybe you get like 8 cobwebs out of it. I guess my question is, like, how useful is Actually, you know what? Cobwebs. I was going to say, like, well, who cares about cobwebs? Maybe people might use them as smoke coming out of a chimney. But guys, if people are making dungeons, cobwebs are, like, legitimate things that you would use in traps and stuff, right? Like inside of a dungeon. And at the moment, the only way to get cobwebs is to hit the resource world and find, like, an abandoned mine shaft or whatever. I kind of like this idea. I think this is really smart. Cobwebs is good. Now what we need to do is cook up a story. It's decor and legitimately useful for dungeon building. Cobwebs is great. Okay, so that makes, like, coming up with a little bit of a lore story for it. You know what? I think I'm going to dump the flowers. I know I kind of wanted to keep them, but we can always go find them again in the resource world. This is fine. I think I'd rather collect deep slate. Maybe some redstone too, actually. Would kind of like to bust into another cave system. I suppose we should be doing this, right? We should be branch mining if we're going to do this. Should you be the one to stock up the loot, or will the server provide the loot? So I think the way that it would work, right, is that We could put all the arthropods in there. That's true, JT. Maybe we could have like a system where the first wave of mobs are like normal spiders, then the next wave are cave spiders, then the next wave are endermen. Although I guess like endermen aren't really spidery enough for my taste, I suppose. But maybe we can make like a custom. Let's do it in waves of 3. So the first wave is just normal spiders. The second wave is cave spiders with poison. I will collect some gravel, actually. And then the final wave will be like a boss, right? Like a boss spider. Silverfish are also arthropods, are they? That's pretty cool. Maybe we can add silverfish in there too. And so are bees. We could have custom slimes and stuff, true. But we want to try keep it as vanilla as possible, right? We don't want to branch too far into like modded territory. So I think like having the vanilla mobs would be really cool. Is there anything else that we can swap for deep slate here? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so the obvious story to do is for there to be like some sort of a Shaylob character in the dungeon, right? Like a queen spider or something that you have to kill to complete the dungeon. But maybe we can make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe we do something like this, right? So like in the cellar is an NPC. And maybe there's 3 levels to the cellar, right? So level 1, you go into the first level and there's the NPC. And the NPC tells you that there's been a spider infestation in Dung Manor. And they ask you to help, right? They ask you to like go and clear the spiders. So you go to level 1 and you clear the spiders. You go to level 2, you clear the spiders. But when you get back to the NPC, it says something like, I see my spiderlings have failed their task. We need your blood to propagate. And it like goes bling and turns into like a half spider, half human beast. And that's like the final boss of the little dungeon. Right? Something like, you know, it's not like super original, but just something a little bit more interesting than there's just a big spider boss down there. Then we can work out like a cool like combat system for this weird half spider, half human thing. Come up with like a really cool name for it. And maybe try link it into some lore. Maybe this thing is like, maybe it's Molly's sister. Molly's sister Polly. Right? That could be pretty sweet. And then once you kill Polly, you get the webbage. Maybe we also make it a roll, right? So that it's not guaranteed webbage. Like maybe it's 50% to get webs, or 50% to get like a spider eye. And maybe we give her. Oh, we got to give them. Okay, wait. We also have to add like super rare drops, right? Like maybe Polly will drop like an interesting arachnid-related weapon of some kind. It could be like, I don't know, like poison sting sword or something, right? Like a poison sting sword. And maybe also, like, she has a loot table that's got a couple of cosmetics, like spider-related cosmetics. So there could be, like, a tunic made of spider hair, right? That, I don't know, when you wear it, you go invisible. Like, when you put it on, you go invisible for... Oh, no! It's a spider hair tunic that lets you walk through spider webs without being slowed. Right? That could be super cool. Maybe that's like a rare drop. And maybe we could make it so that this item only drops once, right? See, these are all the questions that I need to ask the devs. Like, are these things possible to do? Like, can we actually do this sort of thing? Also, where are the diamonds? Yeah, we don't know if any of this is possible on the server, right? But if we could do stuff like this, it would be so cool. Gold! Yeah. I mean, I think we've cooked something up, although I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to remember all of this. Are one of you documenting this for me, please? Didn't I say vanilla? I suppose, yes, I did say vanilla. But we are, we're allowed to add a little bit of spice. Like, do any of these ideas sound like they're going a little bit too far out of vanilla? Mayfire says the spider eye lets you see in the dark. Interesting. Ooh, Mayfire, that's a really cool idea. So it's a unique spider eye. It's Polly's eyeball, right? And if you consume it, you get night vision for 20 minutes or something, right? That's a really cool idea. I love that. Spider boots, says Blonde Beauty. Yes, that could be the item that lets you walk through cobwebs, right? And you know what's cool about this? Like, there might be a dungeon where spider webs are actually relevant. And this unique item that you get from Polly would allow one person to get through that particular part of that, whatever dungeon that will be in the future, more easily, right? Yeah, it'll be a potion that looks like a spider eye, exactly. And then you consume it and you get night vision. And that's basically just vanilla potion mechanics, right? So that's perfectly legit. That works really nicely. Can confirm, brought way too much food. Also, where are the diamonds? Okay, I think that's all. I don't think we need more than that, right? This is like kind of a mini dungeon. So we don't want to go too far, like with Spolly the spider. But we also don't want to forget this. So let's recap, right? So beneath Dung Manor is a 3-leveled cellar. No, 4-leveled cellar. On level 1, you come across an NPC called Polly. Turns out Polly is Molly's sister. And Polly says to you something along the lines of, there has been a spider infestation of Dung Manor, and I've not been able to deal with it. Please help me, intrepid adventurer. You go down to level 1, and you kill a set number of vanilla spider spawns. And maybe there's like a boss of that particular spider type that's just a little... Ooh, there are the diamonds. That's just a little bit stronger, right? Like maybe it's a different color, right? Maybe it's like red and it does fire. It sets you on fire when it bites you, you know? Like each floor has like a little mini boss, right? So you got to kill like 8 vanilla spiders and the fire spider. And once you've done that, you can go down to level 4. And on level 4, it's cave spiders. Wow, that was a giant stack of diamonds. Amazing. Level 4's got the final, has cave spiders, and there will be a cave spider boss too, right? Maybe the cave spider boss, like, has a ranged attack and, like, spits, like llama spit, but it's poison at you, you know? And once you kill the final one, and we got to find cool names for these spider bosses too. Yo, Cruth1990, hello my dear friend. 4 minutes ago with the 95-month resub. Get the stinking camel out for Cruth. Always so glad to see you in my streams, Cruth. I've seen your name for like years and years and years and years, and nothing brings me more joy and more happiness than seeing you amazing long-time supporters that have been with me over all of these years. We've we've all gotten old together, haven't we? And the fact that you guys are still with me is really, really amazing, and I appreciate you very much. Krath, welcome back. The Widower. Love it, Angel. That's great. We've been through a lot, Krath. You and I. Both here in this weird world that we escaped to and in our real lives too. I have no doubt you've been through lots of stuff too. And here we are, still plugging away. And so shall it be. For as long as we can. So once you get down to the 4th level, you kill the spitting cave spider boss. And maybe the spitting cave spider boss like drops an item that you have to give to Polly to like trigger the end of the quest, right? So maybe it's the maybe like from the first boss you get its liver. Do spiders have livers? Wait, this is a serious question. Does a spider have a liver, everybody? Does a spider have a liver? It must have a liver, right? Like, or some sort of organ that deals with stuff that it eats? Surely? I mean, no? They don't have livers? Okay. Pancake Martini confirms. They don't have livers. Alright, so like other spider bits, right? You get, I don't know, a piece of its abdomen, right? And then you get a piece of the fire spider's abdomen on level 3. And then on level 4... I don't know. You get a bit of it. You get its tooth or something, right? Spider fang. Then you go back up to level 1 to hand in these things to Polly. And Polly goes, "My spiderlings have failed me. Tonight we were supposed to feast on human flesh. If you're going to do something right, do it yourself," says Polly. And she goes, "Plink," and transforms into a half spider, half woman demon beast. And you have to fight this thing on level 1. If you kill Polly, you get a chance to drop the following. A unique rare item, which will only drop once. This item is known as spider silk boots. And this item allows you to run through through cobwebs without being slowed. Right? I think I'm remembering all of this correctly. By the way, is it not insane that we have not busted into another cave system? Like, at all? Jeez. You have a 50% chance to drop 8 spider webs. Cobwebs, 8 cobwebs, vanilla cobwebs. You have a 50% chance to drop a single Polly's eyeball item. Upon consuming Polly's eyeball, you will get night vision for 8 minutes. Maybe it's a little bit longer. Maybe it's like a 20-minute night vision, right? Like it's a really good night vision item. And then maybe we need to add like... and also you will have a chance to drop some cosmetics. So there might be like 3 cosmetic items that you can get, right? But I don't know about the cosmetics. Maybe we don't include the cosmetics. But maybe there needs to be a chance to drop like nothing useful too. So that encourages people to come and do the dungeon more often, right? So maybe it just drops like string. There's like a chance that it can just drop a piece of string. Yes, indeed, Mr. Matt. The cult of Ding is deep beneath the resource world, collecting the shiny blue crystals. We believe in crystals. They definitely do stuff. Okay? And these particular crystals will be used to potentially summon Lord Ding. Or, you know, just make armor and stuff. So, yeah. Hey, Matt, what's up, dude? Let's give Matt a bit of love in chat here, guys. Fellow Misadventurer chilling with us here. We've also just been brainstorming a potential... Jeez, what is Fwip up to tonight? Off to the nether with Fwip. We've been brainstorming a potential spider dungeon design. Yeah, the blinkage is something else, Pace-Mum. Also, is it not high time we hit diamonds again, guys? Like, this is... This is absolutely insane. We're also just like losing out on so much good deep slate collection here too. Lord Ding sounds scary. Sounds scary. He's a nice guy. He's fine. He only demands a single human sacrifice every Friday. I mean, it's not too bad, you know. It really isn't. I don't think it's unreasonable at all. Okay, so is that the quest, guys? The seller of Dung Manor will have the NPC Polly, who is the sister of Molly, who, upon you completing the mini seller quest, will transform into a half spider, half woman demon, whom you must slay for reward. That's our first dungeon project. I think we've done it. Probably going to have to watch this VOD back to remember all of this, but I think that's a really great story. This shouldn't be this build won't be too difficult to do either, right? Like, all we got to do is build like a 4-tiered cellar. It doesn't have to be big, you know? It can be maybe like, I don't know, maybe 10 by 10 rooms. And, you know, we just make it musty, smelly, stinky. Lots of cobweb everywhere. It's got to look like a spider infestation has occurred, right? So we are going to have to get ourselves cobwebs first before we can do this, which is sad. Apparently there's a spider called the Ding Darling, says MacB Cheesy. Oh, you're looking up spider, like actual spiders? There is an actual spider called a Ding Darling? That is legitimately perfect. That's so good. Nice find. Guys, I kind of want to go home now. You know, you shouldn't get greedy in Minecraft. Like, once you've got what you need, you should go home. 48 diamonds is... Wait, can somebody work out for me how many diamonds is a full set of diamond armor and a diamond pickaxe, a diamond sword, and a diamond shovel? And throw a diamond axe in there too. I think a full set of armor is 27. Then it's going to be like plus 6. It's going to be like 33, then plus 2, 35. 38. 38. 64 diamonds? Nuno, you calling 64? I gotta sleep at some point, baby. I gotta sleep. I got so much editing to do tomorrow. Is it 33? 24 and 10. Okay, so 34 in total. So we have the diamonds we require plus extra. You know what? We haven't found a single diamond looking down these side holes, right? I feel these side holes have been a trap. They have not yielded any results for us, unfortunately. Monete says sleep is overrated. I mean, I wish I didn't have to sleep, honestly, but alas. Hey, hello, thank you very much for the biddies. Gotta head to bed. I'm picking up some new glasses tomorrow, but I'm really looking forward to hearing more dungeon things. Sleep tight, hello. Best of luck with the glasses. Yeah, making dungeons is fun, hey? Like, we get to come up with really cool ideas. Doesn't have to be, like, super original, super fancy, but what I'm loving about our idea tonight is how we kind of tie it into the existing world also. I like the fact that this is, like, Molly's sister. You know, the lore doesn't go any deeper than that, but I guess the question arises, why is Polly in the Dung Manor cellar in the first place? Well, there's a much bigger question than that. Why is Polly a half woman, half demon spider? Why a half-woman spider demon? That's the real question that we'll need to answer. Obviously, okay, okay, here we go. Let's go down this rabbit hole, right? Like, while we ruin another pickaxe. Many years ago, or maybe some time ago, we'll go with some time ago, Polly went into the wilderness to harvest mushrooms. And she found, like, her favorite mushroom behind a very ancient and mossy oak tree that was covered in spiderwebs. And her favorite mushroom was, like, underneath a bunch of like, spider webbage. And as she parted the webbage to get the shroom, she was bitten by a very small spider. She thought nothing of it. It was no more painful than a bee sting. But by the time she returned home to her sister Molly, the bite had fled and become something quite gruesome. The family sent forth for the apothecary of the realm, the most skilled apothecary that there was, and unfortunately, the apothecary was unable to identify this particular spider bite. In order to prevent any further infection, the apothecary ordered Polly to stay in Dung Manor for its luxurious accommodations, of course. And on the first night that Polly stayed in Dung Manor, something took over her soul. A feeling that she'd not felt before. A dark yearning for human flesh took over her. And as one half of her now corrupted personality thought about heading to Maryport to consume some of the villagers, the human part of Polly took them both down into the cellar of Dung Manor and locked them deep down below. Polly knowing that the cellar of Dung Manor was never used by anyone ever since the great flood of 1272. And so Polly had locked themselves down in the cellar. And when the adventurer arrives in the cellar, that is the first time that that Polly has seen another person in many years, because nobody's been down into the cellar, right? And the very smell of the adventurer's flesh awakens the demon within Polly, and the demon is so hungry for blood and sustenance that it manages to overwhelm Polly's the Polly side of Polly, and thus the story unfolds. Did somebody write that down? Because I'm not going to remember it, but I think that's good. There's like sadness in the story, right? Sadness and despair, but at the same time, we release Polly from her demonic hold, and we allow Polly to finally rest in peace. That's what we're cooking with. That's our first dungeon. Paysamum, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Loving the lore, but I have to go. Family Homocraft video time. Have fun, Ren and chat. Enjoy, Paysamum, and a big shout out to the family from Rendog the Hermit. Hope it's great. By the way, Blonde Beauty, thank you for the 500 biddies also. Got to go picking up at work. Have a great night, folks. See you, BB. Thank you for checking in. As always, lovely to see you. And thank you to everybody else for all of the wonderful support tonight, including a 54-month OG resub from Nigel. Good sir, I cannot believe it has been 54 months, honestly. That is kind of blowing my mind. I feel like you've just arrived the other day. What the heck, Nigel? That is crazy. But thank you so much for the years of support that you have shown my work here on Twitch. I do appreciate you, and I hope you're doing well. Helping to push us ever closer to that 1,400 subscriber mark. And a big thank you to everybody tonight for all the subs, resubs, and sub bombs. We will get there. One day we will get there. PLD fanboy, thank you so much, dude, for the very kind words. That is so kind of you to say. Thank you, thank you. It's your first season of Hermitcraft. Welcome. I hope you've been enjoying it. I'm working on a Hermitcraft episode tomorrow. Excited about that. And having a lot of fun out there in exile. Fishing off the Symmetria. You know? Taking it easy. After a very intense time in the Gigacorp colony for the last year or so. Dearest friends, that is our pickaxes done. And I believe that is our time here in the resource world completed. 48 diamonds we go home with. And I do believe this has been a very successful and lucrative caving session. So congratulations, everyone. We spent most of the time digging this tunnel. You know what? For the sake of my, I must know how long this tunnel is. We're gonna run the whole tunnel, friends. How long have we been? I think we dug this tunnel for an hour. I'm pretty sure. B-Dubs had a fishing competition while I was away. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Ellie Belly, how you doing? How's Cleo's venture going? I don't actually know. Has Cleo made it back? I have no idea. But knowing how resilient Cleo is, I have no doubt that they will complete this mission. We could collect the torches, true. The torches on the way back, true. She's made it back. Amazing. She just got back on Skizz's stream. Oh, amazing. The B-Dubs trophy is so freaking cool. Have you seen it? I have not. No! Yeah, goodbye, Chessboat. We loved you, but unfortunately, Chessboat, you are, you're unneeded. We'll smell you later. Scar almost killed it too. Oh my goodness. Drama. Right, how do we get home? Is it realm? Home? Wait, I've forgotten the command. Oh, my brain is yogurt, friends. Wait, how do I get home again? Spawn? Oh yeah, overworld. Thanks, Al. Overworld! Yay! We made it back in one piece with all the stuff. We came back with all these blocks too. Amazing. Check out all the blocks that we got. Sweet! More blocks than we can fit in the barrel. Hold on. Let's do some dumpage here, friends. This goes here. No, this is food. Food goes here. Stuff goes... Logs go here. Stuff goes here. Broken pickaxes go here. Red bow. I guess we keep the bow. Where does the redstone stuff go? I guess, redstone stuff. Oh, I don't know. It goes in here for now. We'll figure it out. 48 diamonds, though. 48 diamonds, people. That's huge. This is great. This means I can get going with my episode tomorrow. My next episode. Because I wanted to get this particular task completed with you guys tonight. And now we can make the next episode and make it awesome. Elmans says, where should I send the one-page essay of your dungeon, Sir Ren? Hold on to it for now, Elmans. I will find a way for us to be able to collate various etchings that we might do together as a community. We need to figure that out. Maybe somewhere on my Discord. We'll find a spot. What about the flowers, Mesa? We'll go get the flowers again at some point. It'll be fine. Anyway, friends, I think that's going to do it from me for tonight. I do want to get some sleep tonight. I have a lot of work to do tomorrow. And I think we have achieved our goal quite successfully. Oh, God. And things are feeling great on this side of things. With all the hubbub about what's going on with the old Cleo, and what's been going on the Hermitcraft server, I'm going to send you over to the Skiz. so you can catch up with all that action on the Hermitcraft server. I don't know what's going on over there, but yes, indeed. Friends, we will catch you all in the next stream. Perhaps we will stream tomorrow, but probably on Friday from the Hermitcraft server. So we will see you then. Moderators, thank you so much for looking after the place, as always. And guys, thank you for all of the wonderful support tonight on our little diamond hunt. We were successful, and we also conceptualized our little dungeon that we're going to make. So that's also awesome. A night of work well done, everyone. Good job. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you real soon back here on the Twitch, and have a great rest of your week. Whatever you may be doing. See you guys. Bye.